Hi guys, welcome back to my how to draw videos. Today we're going to be trying something a little more challenging than what we've been doing before, but just stay calm and I think it'll turn out nice. So we'll have our pen or our pencil, our eraser, our paper, and this time we are adding a ruler. If you have a clear ruler, then that works very good when you're doing art so you can see what you're doing. And today we're going to draw a house. So we'll start by making three lines. And your third line is going to be a little closer. See if they're a little closer together than your second. So actually, let me change this. I think this is going to be a little too big. This will be the base of the house. And if you want to erase something without crinkling the paper too much, you can lay your hand out like this, kind of like making a reverse L shape, and that keeps it from crinkling up. So we're going to take the ruler again, and we're just going to do this on the bottom. We're not going to do this on the top yet. So this line is going to be going straight. These two will be going at more of an angle, like this. So this will be the front of the house, and this is going to be the side of the house. Just adds a little more interest than looking at it straight on, right? So we're going to use our ruler again to help us here, and we're going to make these two lines come to a point. And see if you can get it as much in the middle of the house as possible. Right. Don't need that line. And now we're just going to make sure to do this at the same angle. This is where a ruler comes in handy, right? So we're going to see, okay, that's the angle we drew that at. So we just need to bring it up, and you can get the exact same one. So now, and we'll do the same for this, and this is going to be the roof. So we'll do it here. And then see how that all looks the same? So this ended up being a little uneven, so I think I'm going to take in the other side of the house a little more, just to, right? And then we're going to keep the roof going on the opposite side. So that means just adding another line like that, and then we'll bring it kind of to a point there. And the roof can be a little bigger than the house if you want. So now we have our shape, and we can start adding in the details. So one thing we can do is a chimney. To do that, we're going to do kind of the same thing we did when we made the house lines. We're going to make three lines, and these two will be closer to each other than these two. And then we'll do the same thing. You'll have it at an angle like that. And then we can make some smoke coming out. And now we can start on the windows and the door. I'm going to do the door kind of on the side of the house instead of in the middle. And then, using our ruler, usually the top of the windows will be the same height as the top of the door. So if we want to do a window next to the door, we can just use that as our guide. Yeah. And then we can put a little window pane, and we can add a doorknob. We could even put a window in the door. And then you can even make a window on the side at an angle, because we're just going to be following the ruler, right? We'll do that. That. See? And then kind of lines up with that other window. And then we don't have to do our lines going down at an angle. We can just make those regular. And then we'll just use the same angle for this. Right? Take away some of these lines. And then I think I'll add one more window up here. It's a little off center, so I'll make it a little bigger. We can kind of fill in the outside of the window so that it stands out a little more. Alright, so now that these are done, we can get into the fun part, which is adding some more details. Like, remember when we drew our tree in the last video? We can use that same technique that we used to make the leaves of the tree to make some bushes that go under the window. And we can put little squares in the chimney like bricks. We can put curtains in the windows. We could even add some detail to the roof. We don't have to fill in the whole thing, but if we do it like this, doesn't it look like it has tiles? It looks pretty inviting. Figuring out the angles could be a little tricky, but as long as you stay calm and remember that you can always erase what isn't working, just have fun with it. You'll have a pretty nice little house. Okay guys, next time I'm going to show you how to combine all of the things that we've been learning how to draw in these videos to make one big drawing. I'll see you then, okay?